Before I begin, I just want to mention that there was an 8-page preview for the Teen Titans comic book series that was supposed to be a look at how the Titans are after the whole multiversal event Convergence. And, oh man, and the hilarious thing about this is nothing. And I mean nothing in those 8 pages that I saw and read shows any evidence that the team is affected by Convergence. It's almost as if it never happened. And what's even more hilarious about this is it feels like it is starting where Annual 1 left off. Thank you guys for essentially wasting my time reading that. But here's the funny thing, you actually do need to read that before you read this one because they left some crucial information in those 8 pages that you need to know before you read this specific issue. But hey, good thing it is free. I don't know, I'm just a bit disappointed by that. But anyway, I will post a link in the description below for you guys to check it out if you want to read it. If not, whatever. But anyway, on to the review. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bizkit Rebellion. I'm here to do a review of Teen Titans issue number 9 from DC Comics. Let's get started. The comic opens in Chicago's John Hancock Center, where we see Chimera, I really hope I'm pronouncing that right, from Annual 1 and Red Robin on one of the tower radio's antennas, placing sensors on them. Chimera takes the form of Red Robin, which greatly disturbs him to help place the sensors. Just want to point out, the reason Chimera... man, I keep thinking of a female chimp no matter how many times I say that name. Now I'm really hoping I'm saying that name right. But anyway, the reason that she is taking Red Robin's form is because her powers are shapeshifting. But is not the kind of shapeshifting you're thinking. It's mostly just taking the form of a specific individual, but not only that, you also obtain his or her abilities. But anyway, once they were finished, Chimera asked the location of Superboy, and Red Robin responds saying that Khan has been flying around the city to let off some steam. Really? Like any rational person would do, Chimera questions this, of course. Considering what happened in New York, which is basically Annual 1, Chimera asks if this is a good idea, especially since we can see him glowing brighter than freaking Tinkerbell. Robin insists that it is better for him since, according to him, he's the sort of guy who has to use his powers now and then, or it's going to drive him crazy. Wait, what? What is he, the new Raven? Since when was this ever established? I mean, he is a hothead and all, but his powers don't cause him to go crazy. It's his short-temperedness. What? Ignoring that comment, he also mentions that no one has reported seeing him in the city, surprisingly enough, because nobody looks up for a living. But anyway, he also shows that the news is still talking about him, because of course he murdered people, and apparently it is broadcast all over the world. Which, I don't see how that makes sense, but okay, I guess? Later in downtown Chicago, we see Bunker, Beast Boy, and Raven walking around and chatting. Soon they are greeted by 2 females who ask if they were the Teen Titans. Bunker declines, but the females can see through his lie and claims that they will tell no one. They turn to Raven and ask her if she is Raven. They also mention that they are fans of Night Mistress and plan on seeing a show that they will be performing in Chicago. Oh, great. We're gonna see those guys again. Shit. But anyway, soon the 3 are surrounded by more people who are amazed to see them. Meanwhile, in Star Labs, we see Manchester being informed by one of the workers that they were unable to locate the Titans nor Superboy. He acknowledges how clever the team is at hiding, but smiles as he says that given the team dynamic, eventually somebody is going to make a mistake. Back in downtown, we see the people cheering and celebrating around the Teen Titans, or at least Bunker, Beast Boy, and Raven. We even see Raven signing off autographs. Wait a minute. What? How the fuck is this clever? I mean, we just got off a page where we see Manchester acknowledging how clever the Teen Titans is, and yet the next page is this. How the... what? This is just so stupid. Oh man. But anyway, soon we see Raven feeling uneasy with all the commotion. Bunker sees her and asks if she's alright. She responds with, it's getting harder to keep those people out of her head. She also senses that something terrible is about to happen. And what do you know? Something bad does happen, where some random woman falls down on the train tracks to an oncoming train. Beast Boy quickly turns into a cheetah and runs to the tracks, but it becomes difficult when so many people are in the way. Bunker tries to help out, but for some reason he says he can't find a clear angle. Whatever that means. And Raven? is nowhere to be found at all in these 2 pages. Right. But anyway, the train approaches but is quickly stopped by Superboy. Now that I think about it, Raven could have just teleported to the train tracks and grabbed her and teleported back. Yeah, for some reason they didn't show that. They better have a good reason for this, because this is quite bullshit here. But anyway, Superboy grabs the woman to take her off the train, and everyone is surprised to see him. Soon everyone except for the Teen Titans, or again, Bunker, Beast Boy, and Raven, questions whether or not he's going to kill them. This annoys Superboy, and he assures them that he is not the murderer and that he was trying to save her. A random cop shows up and calls for backup. This annoys Superboy even more, which causes him to use his heat vision to melt the gun that was pointed at him. From the cop, of course. Back in Star Labs, because of Superboy's sudden appearance, Star Labs now know where he is. Manchester decides to go get the team he built to go after Superboy. Later we see Wonder Girl and Power Girl sparring. Their sparring comes to an end when they are approached by Manchester, who informs that they have located Superboy and asks if Wonder Girl is ready. She doesn't respond but follows him to meet up with the rest of the team. Then they are greeted by Kid Flash, who is in fact Bart Allen, but he quickly runs to where Superboy is located at. Wait, whoa. How the hell did Kid Flash return from the future? And where the hell is Solstice? I mean, if I remember correctly, he was stuck on a prison planet in the future, by the way, with Solstice the last time I saw him. But I highly doubt that they're going to explain this, because they have yet to explain how did Beast Boy's skin tone go from red to green, and the biggest one of them all, how did the team get back together? Because if I remember correctly, Red Robin made it clear that he didn't want to establish the Teen Titans again and disbanded it. So what happened there? Anyway, back in downtown, Bunker creates a brick wall to push back everyone who looks like for some reason are after the Teen Titans. Or maybe they're after Superboy, but wait, he's not even in those panels, so what the hell is going on? Oh man, whatever. But remember when I mentioned that Raven was nowhere to be seen when the woman was about to be hit by that train? Well, turns out she was unable to help because she is apparently too weak due to the overwhelmingly feeling she had with feeling so many people in her head. So essentially she got a bad headache. What? Come on, people. Are you goddamn kidding me? I mean, I can destroy mountains. I can make the most dangerous tornadoes. I can summon the most craziest and evilest demons from the pits of hell. I can snap people's necks with my own eyebrows. But no, once I get a headache, that shit got too real for me. No, it's too fucking much. It's my kryptonite. What? So since Raven is too weak to teleport them out of here, Superboy offers to help. He basically carries them all and flies away to Red Robin, and soon after, Kid Flash and everyone else from Manchester's team arrives. Seeing that they arrive late, Kid Flash pulls up a device and calculates Superboy's destination somehow, but I'm just gonna let that one pass. He finds the destination and asks Calderon, I really hope I pronounced that name right, to teleport them there, which he does. Superboy with everyone else arrives at the penthouse where Red Robin is located at. Robin and Superboy soon get into an argument over what happened in downtown, but the argument is quickly silenced by Raven, who informs them that they have arrived. Outside the penthouse, we see Wonder Girl and her team. Kid Flash informs Wonder Girl that he desires to speak with Red Robin, but she tells him that since she is close friends with them, once the door is open, she will be the one doing the talking. The comic ends with Wonder Girl breaking down the door instead of knocking or opening the door, and demands the Titans to hand over Superboy. That body proportion, though! This issue could have gone multiple ways. We could have gotten an issue mainly focused on Red Robin and his reflection on the decisions that he has made with the team that led Cassie to leave, considering the fact that they both were really close. This could have been an issue about Wonder Girl, where we finally get into the mind of Cassie and find out why exactly did she leave the team. Because I believe, or at least I want to believe, that there is something more than just thinking that Superboy is a murderer. Heck, there could have been an issue about Superboy, where he wonders if it was truly him who murdered those people. You know, maybe it was because of his hot temper. This could have led him to try to be a better person. What I'm trying to say is, this issue could have been a character-driven or a character development issue. You know, an issue focused on the characters and not the story. The story's not even that interesting. Manchester is not interesting. Heck, if they would have went out of their way to just dedicate this issue strictly on Manchester, I would have probably enjoyed it, because at least I get to know who Manchester is. I do not know who he is. He is just there planning something for the sake of planning something. People gotta understand that Teen Titans is a character-driven story, not a story or plot-driven story. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys truly know who the new Power Girl is? Without reading the Power Girl and Huntress series, do you really know who she is? I mean, yeah, her mom died and the previous Power Girl gave her her powers, but that's pretty much it. Oh, also, she's also pissed off at certain superheroes for not saving her mom or not being quick enough to save other people. That is it. All we got is a pissed off teenager who has Power Girl's powers. If she were to die the next issue, I would give 0 fucks. If anybody were to die at this point, if anybody were to die in the next issue, or even in the issues in the future, I don't give a shit. Because I don't care about these characters. I really don't. And the series hasn't even tried to get you to care about them. I mean, heck, Scott Liddell, I can't believe I'm going back to this, but Scott Liddell had more character development in certain characters than any of these characters in this series. And that's sad. That's just sad. That is sad. I got nothing else to say. I already said my thoughts. I could have made this into a rant, but I chose not to. This is still a review. If I had to give this a rating, oh man, it would have to be a 5.5 out of 10.